Welcome back to Post Panels. Let's play some more Europa Universalis 4. We're playing as Dawasir. We're going for the Sworn Fealty achievement. Wow, I almost said first come, first serve, which has been a while. No, Sworn Fealty, we have to form Arabia and have 100 of our tribal allegiance thing, which should be the easier part of that. We already have a bigger name than the Mamluks, but I don't think that we're actually more powerful. That would be extremely surprising to me. And the Mamluks have, yeah, no, they do have 31,000 troops to their name at the moment, and I have like a, 10-ish. 10-ish. We did just beat up some stuff up here, and we're not on full recovery, I believe, because we were saving money. That is right. Let's go up to full for that rebel suppression. Let's also grab our first H bonus here. Now, I do love me a Justified Wars, but I'm not sure we're gonna need it. Thing is, I don't think there is too much. I mean, QQ did care a bit about what we did. You know. And first of all, Legacy expansion is just a number, and second of all, this is not too shabby. And our friends the Ottomans obviously don't care at all, which is sweet. Now, it has been mentioned in the comments that the Ottomans might turn on me, and that is totally possible. But hopefully that is something we're going to avoid. I do plan to use them to beat up the Mamluks and take all the land that we need for our achievement, which we have already marked here. Now, so, always an option, Justified Wars, nice thing. I don't use Feudal Jewelor as much as I should probably do. Minus 5 unrest is a lot, yet costs some money, but then if it saves you increasing the autonomy in places, that could be quite good. We don't need claims borrowing claims this time. I don't think we need to do any fancy claim hopping. War taxes are just pretty meh, even if they're free. And also I continue to forget to use them. Cavalry infantry ratio, no. Colony stuff, no. Combat bonus on terrain of capital is another fan favorite. That's probably desert, isn't it? Desert. Now, if we do for once go to terrain map mode, if I even find that map mode. Let's go simple terrain, that's a lot easier to see. There's a lot of desert. Surprise! Decent amount of desert in Arabia, but we own most of it. Honestly, most of what we own is just the desert here. There's a bunch of desert, obviously, in the Mamluk land over here, if we were to fight there. It's an option. It doesn't seem super necessary. I mean, it's nice. I'm gonna fight Yemen too. There's 2 desert provinces here that we might be fighting, and maybe we should be going for the desert bonus. AE or the unrest reduction. How's our unrest looking anyway? We have none of it? That is a good number. I like 0 in general as a unrest number. Alright, so we don't currently need that. Corruption is a thing. Oh, unbalanced research. Yeah, I did make that happen, didn't I? I forget, how did we do on the institution? We did take it, right? We did, so... Taking admin tech right now won't help us with the unbalanced research, but once we have enough to take Diplo as well, we can grab both and save on that, so that's nice. I think I'm gonna take the combat bonus. Yeah, could come in very handy. Any useful missions here aside from? No. Just high income, we still don't have any money to build things. So that's a no. There goes money to the plus. There's some unrest in Basra. How did that just pop? What happened? I mean, not that it's a problematic amount of unrest, but it is unrest. Really got to get rid of some of those heretics, eh? Are we converting? We are. Nice. And there are a bunch of other places that are quite no, I was looking at the wrong number. I looked at these guys. Hey, Jazan, Qatar, the same number. That's going to be nice, but no, it's 55. I mean, 55 probably means that if we turn on the edict, it's going to be like 30, and then it could be okay. But I'd really like to have more missionary strength. Which we could have if only our ruler had more admin. But he does not. It's not a thing he really does. And how much do we need for that mid-tip tech? 458, okay. Marry Oman. We're not allied to Oman, are we? Nay. I'm gonna marry you then. I will give... Guess I give you guys military access, sure. Make some friends. Be nice to people. It's not my usual way of playing games, but hey. Now Yemen is dying down here, which is interesting. So we might have a Yemen here that is, if there's anything left of Yemen after this war, that might be something that is very easy to punch. It seems unlikely that they're going to eat all of it. I do believe I have claims, right? Right click here. Yeah, I do have a bunch of claims. And you have a bunch of friends, but they might be unhappy after the war. Yeah, it's just Hadramut and Medina. Hadramut I don't care much about. Medina is... I mean, they're not super powerful. They're tech below me too. But they have numbers. Are you still allied? Oh, you're just Yemen, right. We could make this a 1-2 punch kind of war. Maybe even do it now while Yemen is... You know what? I can just punch Medina for no... Yeah. We want to go into Yemen, but this is our time. Boys! Stop suppressing those rebels. Help, help, I'm being suppressed. Yeah, suddenly they're... Okay, fine. We're gonna rebel. If you don't put people on our faces, we're gonna rebel. Are we not? Oh, that's a lot of income now, suddenly. Going to spend that money on converting more people. Yazan, Qatar, and... I mean, these are the two places, right? We do have an edict on somewhere, don't we? I feel like I put on a conversion edict in a place. Yeah, down here. Wait, that is Yazan. No, that's a different place. Is it? Yeah. Okay. So turn off missionary strength here. Now we could convert Yazan, which gives 7 development worth of stuff. It's 60 autonomy, which is a lot. Well, Qatar is also very autonomous. Also 7 development. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Bahrain. I think it's important. Yeah, it costs us a lot of money. We don't have a lot of money right now. I'm gonna save a bunch of money by hiring a religious person. Could be a question, right? If we were to hire a theologian. Wait, that's an admin guy. Yeah, definitely not gonna hire a level 2 theologian. Also, I like having the national unrest. So no, that's a no. Fine. Fine. Edicts. Enforce. And then go ahead and spend 1.5 ducats a month for 35 months to convert these people. Religious unity is important to us. Reichsreform, very important. Very important. You go fix that empire. Emperor. Faceting. Gems. Price of gems increases. Nice. Now there's the thing. Bisa, of course, pointed out in the comments that if we had a Maliki scholar, like these guys in Hormuz, we'd have 10% reduced development cost, which would obviously be excellent. Is it the color of this that tells me? I think so, right? So I'm looking for a brighter purple. We can 10% reduce development cost, which could have been very useful if we had used that during the development of the institution. Which I didn't. No more Maliki. Is it just Hormuz? Yeah, these are all Hanafi. Use something completely different. So what you have to do to be able to invite a scholar is to have 150 relations with them. There may be other restrictions, but I'm sure that's one. It feels to me as if these guys are the only Maliki around. At least the ones I can see. I mean, there's a lot of Muslims in the world. Is there an easier way to see this? I don't think it shows me on here, does it? Well, just tell me that Granada would be an option, apparently. You know, that's relations. You don't hate me, right? No. So I could talk up the Grenadans. I have 3 diplomats right now anyway. I'm gonna do this just in case I need it when I do another institution development or something. This is a ton of spy network on Hormuz. Speaking of Maliki people, I think I have this claim and I have this claim, so all I can do is take Zufra. And yeah, can't even claim Hormuz itself. Be done. I keep forgetting that these people exist. Do I still have a claim there? I do. August 77, yeah. We're gonna combine take. No, we can't. Never mind. They have a fleet, we do not. We can't even take the island. Same issue that the Hormuzians had, although they were not clever enough to not attack somebody they can't cross it to. Park my army in Al Ula, so we can try to attack these guys in Medina. It's a mountain fort. Capital, just a capital fort, but a mountain nonetheless. Which makes it a bit annoying to attack it, but this seems fine. Yeah, we've been warned by AQ, but we have also been guaranteed, right? You know, the warning is still there. But these are not neighbors of, or QQ, I guess. Yeah, QQ. These are not neighbors of QQ, so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna make probably this place the war goal, because it's easier to take. Ticking war score shouldn't matter, but it might. So let's play this perfectly. As I do, that's a crappy general. 223. I mean, I know my good guy died. I'm gonna bring in the 2-4 here. That's not my leader, right? No, my leader's dead. I'm gonna bring you in. But I'm also gonna bring the other guy in. Now this could be dangerous, and it would be, so we have to be a bit careful here. Gonna wait, how many days? May is a 31 day month, so that would be 1, 2, 3 days. Now we should be arriving on the same day, and we are. Ah, shame. We're not catching. We have a real fort too. Did not know that. Wait. Why did merging my guys put the worst guy in charge again? It must think that because it has more pips, it's a better guy. But in combat, I would have preferred the other guy. Oh well. Not attacking mountain, in fact attacking desert here, which is excellent. So we get, even though it says minus, we actually get a bonus from terrain here. I think the only reason it says minus is that the attacker usually gets a, if any terrain change happens, it's negative, except for this H bonus. That's why they never got to making it a positive thing. But now, I want 1, 2, 3 guys without a... No, you have the siege leader right now, right? So, I want you and 4 guys to go to Medina. I want 1 of you to go to Yanbu al-Bar. Now this way, we're sieging down Medina with the most siege pips that we have. And we are preventing these people from rebuilding any troops. And then once our siege guy is done in Medina, we can move all the troops over to Yanbu al-Bar to siege that down. Free corruption. Don't like it at all. It's not like I have money or anything. I mean, we're making decent money right now. Fars rivaled me, alright. We could put more money into rooting out that corruption. I hate having corruption. I also hate not having money, though. Neither of which is a thing I enjoy. I'm gonna put some leverage on that corruption right now. Let's not go negative, I guess. If you're in low corruption, there's an event that gives you, I think, 40 each. Hello. Good day, Mr. Mamluk. What a nice rival you are. Yes. Stab cost modifier minus 10%. That's okay. Pretty high stab cost at the moment because of our religious unity. Disunity, I guess. Is that a word? Disunity? Ununity? It probably isn't. I'm gonna hire another guy, I think. We have the force. We have tons of force limit. We do want to slowly creep up anyway. Just gonna grab 1 more for now. Reason being that I don't want to use my horse to siege, because horses are expensive. And I'm gonna need 10 people to do a proper siege. Gain 2 mercantilism. I do want the Diplo, but once again, this is 60 Diplo for 2 mercantilism is super cheap. If you ever want to buy mercantilism later, it's way more expensive. Or, I mean, right now. So yeah, so 4, 8, 9, yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to wait for the guy. Well, we don't have to, we could put the horse on it. But I think I'd rather not. I'd rather give it another tick. Grab the horse. Leave the horse to, I guess, loot Medina. Because I can. It's gonna do a lot of looting, but it's gonna do looting. So that's fine. And you. No. See, everybody but the horse, please. Get over there, and you get over there. And my amazing horse can do the looting, where there shouldn't be any attrition. Peace offerer, yeah, but you're not gonna... Are you? Oh! Right, because the capital fort is a fort in the area, so it doesn't matter that we don't have control of the fort. That is excellent. This way we don't have to siege the thing down. That saves us a ton of manpower and money. Speaking of money, do I want your money? I mean... It's very little money. Could take 40 ducats for 0.1 inflation. That's so much inflation. Then again, it would double our money. Sure. 8 dip is fine. Because we didn't have a claim on Yambuel Bar. There we go. And now you guys can get on to the rebel suppression thing. Core. How's that tech looking? We can take both, which is gonna help with our corruption. Suddenly we no longer have the -10. We do have a 9.9 from overextension right now, but the -0.1 from unbalanced research is gone. So that's sweet. Suppress. Ooh, nice. Next one is probably still Yemen once that war is over. Might even see Nashran happening down here. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, we can demand tribal tribute, but we don't care at all. We're losing a lot. Oh. Devastation is still around. I'm gonna keep the fort up for a moment. Yeah, we're gonna pay a ducat a month for it. But it should help reduce the devastation by a load. I mean, it's not very good land. Maybe I don't care. Maybe I just care about devastation in Medina and then I'm good. That might be it. Did this just change? No. Still just Hanafi. I think I just care about Medina. This can go down in flames. I mean, slowly, on its own. That seems fine. Yeah, let's sell that fort or kill it. Can't sell it, unfortunately. Nobody buys it. If you wanted to have a fort, you could choose the coastal fort. I mean, coastal forts are generally nice, but you could have put it into Medina, where you have mountains and your capital. That would have been so much stronger. Oh, this was a level 2 fort all along anyway, because it wasn't in the capital, so I didn't even need 9 people. I mean, we didn't have to really siege it, so it's fine. But I could have even sieged it with less people. I do want to move towards legalism. I want the reduced unrest. I don't like the -15% tax. I'm still going to do it because I want that legalism. We're not very high on legalism, I think. Because we keep on declaring... Oh, we're actually okay. Keep on declaring on people that are of our religion, which people don't like. I mean, it's not very legalistic, apparently. It's very mysticistic. Why? Who knows? So once this ends, we go south. What happened to the Mamluks just now? Did you eat something else? Something just happened here. Oh, you... Oh, they're definitely powerful. Side with the merchants. As merchants gain loyalty, Ulema lose it, which we could afford. Merchant gain influence and Ulema loses influence, which would be good, because the other way around would be bad. Yeah. Let's do this one. Whoop. And I don't think I can do things to my estates, but I should check. No. Out of interest, Mr. Ottoman, how many favors do I have with you now? 5. Okay, getting there. January 73. 3 more years, it says. And then we can maybe call them in against the Mamelukes. Which would be... Okay, we'd be fighting Hormuz and Fars, which would probably keep us busy on our side. And then the Ottomans could deal with Morocco and the Mamluks. It's not the greatest thing. I mean, yes, the Ottomans are strong. They have 41,000, but the Mamluks have 36,000 guys, so it's not like the Ottomans are overwhelmingly powerful here. They have Tech 6, Mamluks have Tech 6. Yeah? We definitely have to handle Fars and Hormuz on our own. We can't fully rely on the Ottomans doing their thing. So I'd probably beef up a bit first. More legalism, gain loyalty on the Ulema. Lose tax and manpower in the Asir area and lose some prestige. Now the Asir area is already not paying me much, thanks to autonomy. So I'm not totally unhappy with that. Yeah, spend that prestige. Seems fine. Now what do I want to do with my money? I mean, not that I have a lot, but I have some. Things I want. I want a bigger army. I want buildings. And I want boats. Yeah, starting to make claims on me, Mr. Mamluk, eh? Luckily the Ottomans still love us, but they're in a big war. Well, big. It's an interesting coalition. I assume you attacked the Byzantines, right? That's what this is? Yeah. The Byzantines are defended by the Teutonic Order in France? You're allied to Wallachia. Oh, Trade League? Yeah, that's why all these tiny people are in there. Not that the Teuts are usually a one-province minor, but they are now. We saw Danzig have that help. Get a claim on Dashtistan and some prestige. I mean... I'll take it. I take a lot of the Farsi land. The Farsi are strong. They have good land. Would I see that if I hit rivals? Yes. They have 10,000 people. So, from a force limit... Oh, I thought I heard a war declaration, but it's just gaining the Conquest Casus Belli. Whew. Chorus came in. Because if right now the Mamluks declared war on us, it would probably be because the Ottomans are not feeling like defending us, and that would be very, very scary. I think I'm gonna have to buff up my army. As much as I want to invest in making more money. I think I'm gonna have to go and do at least like this. See how much money we make then. Probably afford to do a bit more of that even. Aha! Lots of things. Nashram has declared independence from the former master Yemen. I've lost humiliate rival because Yemen is no longer a proper rival. And we've gained conquest against these two people who probably have no friends. And go. I might declare... Oh, they do have troops. I'm tempted to declare both wars at the same time. Just so they don't have time to find friends. Well, that puts me up against probably like 16,000 dudes, right? How much do the Rasids have? I mean, this is your inherited rebel army, which you're probably going to drop down very quickly. Rasids. Yeah, they're also sitting on that. I'm gonna give my guys at least the time to walk south. There might be a alliance popping up, which would suck, but what can you do? Yeah, core the stuff. Core the stuff. Yeah, see, they are dropping down to very little. Didn't find any friends just yet. Did the Rasids also drop down to 5? Still at 7. I mean, 7 is not a scary number. Ethiopia rivaled me. Okay, I'm gonna give it a tiny bit more time here. But very, very soon. Now, grab the real general, the one that's actually better at combat. Declare war on Najran. If I find the right button to do it. Gives me tons of legalism, which... Oh, we need to fix that embargo. Does there have room for that legalism? We do not. So we should probably do this. And to do that, we first grab some money. So, debase currency, gain 83 ducats. Spend a whole bunch of legalism to regain or remove that corruption. And then declare war to gain 25 legalism again. Just like that. Move in there. And as soon as I've crushed this army, I think I'm going to declare on the receipts. It seems fine. We actually have money to build a thing now. Let's remove the embargo on Yemen. Let's consider what we want to build. It might be a building, in which case we should probably take the mission, or it might be boats. Any good temples? No. Any good marketplaces? Yes. +8 is huge. Huge. Wait. Well, it must be because of the double thing. I was about to say, I did develop here, right? But here apparently a marketplace is worth nothing. Which is surprising. Yeah. But this seems very buildable. Now, considering that it's only one building, could save, what, 10 ducats, I believe, by pressing this button? 10% less construction cost. Yeah, we could save 10 ducats and make a bit more money from having it up earlier. But then we have nothing else to build while we have the thing going. Right? I mean, there are not really any good temples anywhere. These could become good temples. I mean, tax is just bad here right now, right? Although I don't quite actually know how this works. So here's tax. That's basics of 3. There we go. It doesn't actually say what I'm getting, right? I'm getting more if I spend more. There's tax. There we go. So I think we're only getting a modifier on, because paradox math is additive. We get plus 40% tax in the place. But that's not plus 42% on the income we currently have, 0.26, but it's sort of added up with all these other modifiers here. It turns out that we're pretty close to 100% at the moment, so adding 40% would actually almost be a 30% increase. But the reason I'm thinking all that is that the modifiers going away won't make the building better. The brother culture thing and purification of tax laws and all that. But I think autonomy dropping down is multiplied onto that. I think so. Unless it doesn't even affect taxes, and apparently it does not. Okay, it doesn't affect taxes at all. Never mind. So since autonomy doesn't affect taxes, it doesn't matter for the temples. So the temple is not going to be better than this 0.1 unless we improve the province, which we could. But so it's not huge. Boats would probably be better. I think I'm just going to spend the 95 here in Basra on the marketplace without using the mission, and then keep that for later. Yeah. Build me that nutty marketplace. Also get in there. Deal with the Najrani army so I can declare that other war. Thank you. Hardy warrior. Nice. Nothing. Oh. Can't start my war in the first month after having started one. Fine. Be that way. I kinda want you to bring my siege boy. And then I guess I want to remove... Well, I'm just going to leave 3 guys here. I'm going to do 4. I have you around there. Wait. Do you have a bigger fort? Oh, you do. Never mind. So 4 people don't matter. Siege boy doesn't matter. I think I'm just gonna leave the one guy on there and declare my other war first. Yeah. Same reason as usually. I want to get my stuff done before I do other stuff. And I think this is the place we just converted. And then we do Yazan. So we want to declare war early before these guys find allies, right? And we'd rather not spend all the time sieging before we do that. So let's do this first. Hope that they don't also have they also have a big fort. Now it's gonna be a bit annoying. But I think we have this time. Let's take this, more legalism. Thank you very much. Now one of the we won't be able to move from there to there, will we? No. So we have to be a bit careful. Let's see how the enemy moves here. Okay, they're running away. They're running to Damar. So the dangerous thing is these guys moving into Marib. Okay, they just black flagged themselves. What does that mean? Yeah, there they go. They come into Marib. And then they can attack me here. So if I moved my troops onto Sana'a, I guess, they would no longer be able to, I would no longer be able to protect my troops over in Najran. This is actually a bit of a, I guess I do start the real siege of this place. So I need you two and then one more of you. Always keep an eye on maybe defending my guys in Sana'a. We won't be able to stop them from recruiting right now anyway, because we don't have access to Marib at all, thanks to these forts. So I guess we're just sieging this down. And I don't think they can afford much more recruitment anyway. But they just got themselves declared upon. That sucks. That is unfortunate. Aden took the initiative there. Now if if Aden would decide to defend their own land, which they might, then I'd probably move troops into Sana'a just to keep control of it. As risky as it is. Right? Yeah, gonna have to. And they might be afraid because their stuff's getting sieged down here. But for now, we're gonna have to put a cut in here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and if you have anything at all to say, then that comment section is just right there. It's just right there. Just use it. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.